Alright, welcome back to the channel, everyone. Before we get started, I just want to make this clear that this video is not for financial advice. This video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. So today we're going to be covering the Rolls-Royce stock, ticker symbol Rllcf. So if you guys came for that, please make sure to watch until the very end of this video, because I'm going to be showing you guys why I'm going to be keeping this on my watch list and why I think that it has huge potential to grow, as well as some of the news that's pretty much influencing the stock and whether there's a lot of volatility around it or not. You guys want to be watching this stock very closely because it has huge potential. So this stock was worth about 0.4 of a penny since the end of the third quarter in 2020. Most of you guys probably know this company for the luxury cars that they make, but they're actually a tech company and they make much more than just cars. And if you guys didn't already know, that they are in the biggest restructure in the company's history currently. And Rolls-Royce recently just announced that it's nearly done completing a small modular reactor, which can be used to power an entire city. And better yet, it uses renewable energy, which is pretty much why a lot of investors are flocking to Rolls-Royce, and a lot of people are just, interested with the stock because of the impact that it can potentially make in the next coming years. But the investors that are mainly coming to Rolls-Royce are from the UK, because this is where the reactors will be tested. And this is pretty much where most of this new tech information is being released to. The initial investors were from the UK, but now there's a lot of people international that are starting to invest in Rolls-Royce because of that initial surge in prices. Now, remember how I mentioned earlier that the stock price was worth 0.4 of a penny since September 2020? Well, in 2 days, it climbed up to almost 2.5 cents. And this may seem small right now, but there's even bigger news set to be revealed by Rolls-Royce, which could easily catapult this stock in the coming months. So let's look on their charts right now. You guys can see Rolls-Royce was pretty much sitting at 0.3 of a penny all the way up to 0.6 of a penny, and it never really passed that amount, and it just stayed steady throughout the past 5 days. This is pretty much what it was looking like, just staying at the same amount, penny stock level. Going back to my point earlier, you guys can see right here the volume on that day that it pretty much had that huge spike. The volume was at 425 million, which is pretty much a volume that has never been seen for like the past 4 months in Rolls-Royce. You guys can see it was at 423 million, and then on September 25th, which is pretty much the end of the third quarter for Rolls-Royce in 2020, it was at 1.43 million for the volume. The volume pretty much stayed pretty consistent. It never passed like 5 million or anything like that. So you guys can see it had its first minor surge at around February 11th, where it went up from 0.4 of a penny all the way up to 0.6 of a penny, and then it pretty much just dropped back down to 0.4 of a penny, stayed pretty much steady from there at around 5 to 0.6 of a penny. And then finally on February 11th, it had a huge surge where it went from 0.4 of a penny all the way up to 1 cent. And then it continued growing that same day, and then it went all the way up to 2.3 cents. And that's pretty much the maximum that it got to in the past 5 days. And then it had a bit of a reduction because of some short interest. And then it continued to climb down. And now it's starting to go back up again since the markets just opened a couple hours ago. Right now it's at 1.7 cents, which is only 6 cents off from what it hit last time. But yeah, this stock has high potential, and the technology that I was mentioning earlier, the small modular reactor, hasn't even been released, and they're saying that it's set to be released 2024 at the latest. But there's going to be more news coming out very soon, and this is pretty much not the last surge that we're going to be seeing with Rolls-Royce. And also, I'm going to be buying a lot of shares while they're still very cheap right now. Because there's a lot of potential with this stock. If this stock does go up to hit 5 to 10 cents and you have a relatively high amount of shares, you could easily make a pretty decent profit from that. Please go ahead and leave a like if you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe with the notification bell so that you guys don't miss any future videos that I make. And I'll see you guys next time.